to the channel. Today it's Batman episode 2. Yes, we're up to episode 2. How is everybody doing on this lovely evening? Well, I suppose depends where you're watching my stream from. In Ireland it is quite a nice evening out there. Just gonna post this up. Yes, Jimmy lads, what's going on? What is the crack?
What's happening, lad?
Fuck all that yourself. Did you watch the first part of Batman? Or have you played this already? Episode 2. If you have watched the first episode, I recommend go back watching it. I think it was like an hour and a half, or it was a couple hours at least. So I would recommend go back watching it. Or here's a clip of it, like, but the first episode was good.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Interesting. You know what enters well is Oswald Cobblepot. It says here your childhood friends, and then you watch. What did I watched the TV show Gotham, and they were childhood friends because Cobblepot worked for a woman, and he eventually, found his way into the Penguin kind of way, but I understand there's different origins of stories, but it's really fucking confusing.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is,
What have you been
they
up
were
to?
billionaires.
What have I been up to? Nothing much, just chilling. What about yourself, Jimmy?
As Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics.
Playing the Avengers
Falcone
theme LOL.
Cool.
was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Exactly.
Thank you.
He's
I won't
family.
let you down again.
Family butler always keeps secrets.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Oh, 3 people
Maybe
watching.
that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
What we really messed up, we found out he was adopted, and his birth parents were actually alive. And that would be an interesting story for Batman. And he finds out his father's like, the Joker maybe, or something.
Hello, my dear friend. I have finally finished the 3 episodes of The Boys, and man, I just am loving it more.
Isn't it class, isn't it? It's just fantastic.
Right now.
Oh, so good. I think episode 4 is coming out on the 11th or something. Kind of balls, but it's just getting better and better every episode.
With his own parents' killer. The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce. Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
Fuck, that
And
bitch is
after
just
that?
a fucking bitch.
Fuck, that bitch is just a fucking... What bitch? Who's the bitch? Huh?
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Fuck.
Maybe.
Who's the bitch?
Do I really?
Is it Jimmy? Jimmy's the bitch?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
The new Super 1 in The Boys, Jamie is still a bitch as well.
Yeah. Oh, she is a right bitch. She keeps in like, oh, badass, standing up for the woman, and then you're like, she just wants to be center of attention, and she just wants it out. She wants the attention on her and not Homelander. And you can see something's going to feud there, because Homelander doesn't get the attention he wants, or his own way. Boom. You're gone. So,
But getting you in to see Falcone like this?
I don't know, I can see him getting killed off season at the
Don't
end.
get me wrong,
Throw
I'm
away.
always here for you. But this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey. And now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Yeah,
finally
Homelander
put
is an
Falcone-
egotistic twat.
Oh, it really is. Egotistic. Narcissist.
in his cage. Now, thanks to
Full
the
of shit.
information you gave
No.
me, Bruce, he won't
He's
ever
like-
get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information?
Oh yeah, hello,
What
my
information?
fans. Yes. And behind closed doors,
Oh.
he's like,
I assumed
fuck
you
them.
knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more.
Well,
Yeah,
are
no
you
idea.
I
working
could tell
tonight?
Batman wanted to kill him.
Because you would
he
not
held
be
back.
doing this.
He-
nope.
Or are you working later?
No. I'm off for a few days now. I'll tell you later, right? So,
cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have
so
him.
I'm off for a couple of days.
It's
So.
great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Okay,
All right,
man.
Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
So I'll probably try to get Batman. We have 2 in it if we can do episode 3 and 4 tomorrow. Or so, then episode 5 Sunday maybe. Get Batman finished out of the way. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
Yes. Just 2 seconds.
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that.
Good boy. Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. And if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us.
Sorry about
Got a
that.
switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents looked at the
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Stupid bitch.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I?
You're in prison, bitch.
Mr. Wayne?
Mr. Wayne?
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
What do you think of the game, lad?
Lads must be. I like it. I think this is good, but I think the second one is even better.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to
Because
believe me.
to me, this was more. Don't know why, but I always thought of Batman Begin when oh no, the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. I always thought of that game when I played this. Second game was like completely
I talk
different.
big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
Jamie, what the crack with you?
Now you're here.
Bitch.
Jamie, what's the crack with you, bitch?
You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Nothing much, bitch.
Please,
just playing
get
the
out of my way,
Avengers.
Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Rule number 1, never talk to the media. Right, Amazon. The media, dirty, scandalous bastards. Oh, scum to the core. They don't believe in truth. They believe in a story.
Still, you have not finished the story
Either
yet?
Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself.
No, Jimmy's too busy masturbating.
Or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's
Nope,
put our
not
drones in the
yet.
air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In
Fuck's
the
sake,
meantime,
Jimmy,
we
what
have
you
to
waiting
find
for?
out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Jeez, at this stage, man's
The
gonna
residue I
fucking
scanned on
finish
Montoya is similar to the nerve
The
agent
Last
I
of Us
found
2
in the
before we
darkness.
finish Avengers.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah. Sorry, I just had to laugh at that.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his
What
chemicals.
part you at?
Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were
I
ordered
have been
to
playing
protect
it
him.
non-stop.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men
I
in it.
am
If they were
where
working
Tony is
together,
going back to the
it's
city.
strange Falcone had him.
That's what you said. And where Tony is going back into this way.
Killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Fuck's sake, the
Computers
story is
pinpointed
around
reference
5
points on the
hours
two
long.
compounds.
That's all it is, 5 hours long. What? Story had to be longer to... Nah, it's only 5 hours long, the story. You paid about 90 quid
This
for a story
refined
that's
drug is
5 hours
weapon.
long. Fuck
It only took
me.
a small injection
Our
to strip
visual
Montoya
actors
of
last
her moral
longer.
filters.
Yes.
Yeah, it's around 5 hours.
And make her act on her base impulses.
Fuck's sakes. Fucking.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy, out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for
That
you?
can't be right, can it?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses.
I have watched all of the
things they
story.
would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Is it any good, Adrian? Maybe it's 5 hours without dying, Jimmy. Yeah.
her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
It was 5 hours, if not that it's close to 6 max. Story-wise as shit, I fucking predicted this crap before it even came out.
Bring me her head!
Been debating whether I wanna get into this one. Worth it?
I say online, probably worth it later on. Say the play focus on the online Avengers or something. Right. In the fucking story.
Didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Yes, it's time. Get fucking Batman into action. This alter ego. I wouldn't say it. The story's about 5 hours long. It wouldn't be worse.
It's about 10 hours long because I sent something over the chat on Facebook.
Well, 5-10 hours.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Boss won't be doing much of anything.
You know, that's kind of like, oh, let's just put a script together, blah blah blah, that's it. You know, that's the last one, that's like 25 hours. The minimum.
The Avengers game. Story is shit, but that's my opinion.
You lot,
it's just gonna be another Anthem or Destiny, forgotten and never spoke about it. To know if I wanna play Avengers since hearing about the RNG loot system. We'll play this Telltale game eventually.
The Telltale Avengers, that'd be interesting. Oh, Batman? Oh, you have to play Batman. Batman's... This Batman's fucking fantastic.
Batman! It's about
Oswald
time
Cobblepot.
you kill a crime boss. You'd expect a word of
Alright,
thanks from
Matt.
Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Alright, Governor.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are
Baker
they?
at his
Is this
finest,
about
emoji
Falcone?
cool smile.
We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
No one cares about Troy Baker.
They deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account.
No,
thanks to
Jamie,
his
it's not
parents.
10 hours long.
Only problem is,
That's if you went with side mission, or you being just
couldn't
slow.
fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or What's her name again?
Selina.
Not
Yes!
the just
Oh,
filler by you
beautiful
going
name.
around the goddamn ship.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
No one counts the Batman. Or kick ass. 1%. 1%. Where do you all go? Oh, come on. Of course.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Interesting. Just sad they never made a third game to this.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Ah, shit.
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
You hear? Cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selina, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe. For starters.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does.
Go
You want to stay?
They run.
That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello. It's hello, not hello. What the fucking 30-year said we're going to say hello, man. Hello. Fucking assholes.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Read the thing I send on the group.
Okay. No, man and woman teams up. Tag team. I'll take it out.
Not done yet.
No. No, not yet.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
That's the deep now, per se.
Quick, check the alleyway. You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
I think we're alone.
We're alone.
Let's get out of here.
Of course.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
She wants to play that.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice...
Bastard help.
People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
No. I'll go as the Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Bruce before. Yeah. No, I knew Batman was here. Because sometimes you will tell Bruce Wayne everything. You know? Where if you're the Batman, you can terrorize him.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch. When I need to be. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Snapper, you incompetent! Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Deborah! Who's there? Deborah! Was that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Ah! Batman? What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies.
You really believe that?
I witnessed firsthand the atrocities of his family, and he's the one who profited. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Why would Thomas Wayne lock up innocent people?
Anyone that stood in Thomas's way got knocked down, one way or the other. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Come on. Tell me what they using on the group now. No one cares about the Avengers.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
Everybody needs the Batman.
I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out. But police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
To the window, Batmobile. She's a love that one. Can you imagine how fast it would actually go, Batmobile?
Harvey needs to get
fast at Batmobile or Formula 1 car.
Hey, Bruce. I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up.
Harvey, listen to me. Stay away from the debate.
What? No, Bruce,
I'm already here. Kinda crazy. Security's on high alert because of this threat from some guy named Penguin. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce.
What are your
I
thoughts
didn't
on the
want to
new
do this over
Batman
the phone,
game coming out?
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
distance
myself. I don't know, because... Never played the Arkham.
Your family blows over. There.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations
it's not
in the
a new
press
Batman
and
game,
now this mess with Falcone,
like Batman in it. It's a Gotham game, how we call it. Is that the one you're on, right, Jimmy?
Here's the thing, Bruce.
There's Batwoman, but there's no Batman.
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic,
so we can't really call it a Batman game. It's just another game towards the Arkham series.
You and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Forget your campaign for a minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I am,
it is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
Yeah, I have all
I'll
three.
always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here.
What I'm saying is, Batman is in the new one. Batman is dead.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
So it's all
no matter
from
what I have to say
these
tonight, remember,
other characters that have associated with Batman are in it, which is interesting and in a way, but at the same time, you know, it's like Batman is part of Arkham series, so it's like he should be a part of it in a way, but they have Batwoman, so they have something. Just like see how I'll be interested to see how it would work out.
Yeah, all quiet so far. I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
Look at the fucking clutch. What the fuck is wrong with this game?
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Alpha.
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that has faced hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Oh, Batman. Yeah, bye-bye. Coster.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols.
Why doesn't Bruce not just buy the fund them instead of Dent?
I don't.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Well,
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
On the left, out of hot, soft, gut, power down and dirty incumbent, Mayor Hill. And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course. Penguin. We will play your game. Just please, let these people go.
Okay then, and we'll see. Coin toss. Dent goes first.
Heads.
Questions. Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much needed
Table. Door. Hell ain't no. Ah, door.
Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2, scratch it, bite it, Rule 4, always tell the truth, even if you don't. Ask that guy.
Oh yeah. That's badass.
Maybe next time.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downfall, brothers and sisters of Gotham. You have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that ruined your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off.
Fuck.
Show Gotham your true selves. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that part. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Oh, you bastard, you blue bastard. It's like a big giant smart. Mixed with Frankenstein.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get me back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent.
Oh, fuck.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go!
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
He's gone. They got the bigger picture. Saving Harvey, clean up to Gotham. Same as Selina. Well,
City Hall
she's
is
a
in
common thief.
chaos after
So.
Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? Look for the blood. There. Come on. Can't go far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Children of Arkham. Right, let's see what happens next time on episode 3.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Batman saved me, and I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader.
Tired lad.
With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is,
just a wee bit.
who's next?
Yeah, that's weird.
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.